Welcome to the Flightlvl challenge. 6 glider pilots set out for 8 days to chase over 2,200 kilometers beneath uncertain skies. Their pact is simple and ruthless: no outlandings. By night, every ship should return to the same airfield. These are old wings, 45 years and counting, without engines, without a ground crew.
Okay, wheels down, straps tight and secure. Definitely on glide, add my landing flap.
If they put down in a field, the story detours. Logistics, phone calls, 2 days on the road to bring one plane home.
Toby! Oh man, so sorry.
Out here, adventure starts with a map and a vote. Every day, one decision: which airfield tonight? The choice has to work twice: flyable to reach today, launchable to leave tomorrow.
So we took off from here. This is the forecast for tomorrow. We flew here into this nice hole where tomorrow we may not be able to fly out of.
There must be a winch launch or an arrow tow at noon. Otherwise, the journey pauses.
You ready for the night?
The selling point of this, it's the lightest, it's the cheapest.
Well, this is my bed, my pillow. 1, 2, 3.
Hey guys, to the Flightlvl Challenge 2025. Let's go!
On the evening before departure, we meet at my home airfield Stillberghof. We get to know the team, rig the first gliders and review route options for the coming days. A weather boundary is sitting over the region. Tomorrow looks marginal, and the day after we will not be able to leave at all. That makes day 1 critical. At first light, everything moves quickly. We finish rigging, stow the gear in the narrow fuselages, complete the checks, tow it to the launch point and take off.
Flightlvl Challenge 2025. Let's go! So the first half of the grid is in the air, weather looks nice, we have cumulus clouds here all around, so we will stick to the plan, go first this way to the eastern side, via Eichstätt, via Greece and so on, and then up north we can already see the better cumulus, and we have a little bit of higher clouds, perhaps cirrus above us, which is not good.
0.1.
I have about 1.5, a little bit further here.
Following.
This is Stefan Langer, World Number 1. Want to join him now?
15 to 17. Jan kommt drauf. Jan biegt seine Kurve weiter. Hey Stefan. Ja, alles gut. Super Abstand. Jetzt einfach reinfliegen können. Ja, ich komm rüber.
There we are. Sehr gut, Stefan.
Danke.
Gonna go find Benny, he's over here.
We decided to fly in pairs to keep progress efficient and to level out differences in pilot skill and aircraft performance.
Hello. We are 4 kilometers away from Stillberghof, the first airfield. So it's time to have a lunch.
Meet the 6 pilots and the machines carrying them across 8 days. Benny, LS3, Hotel Golf. He brings his club's 15-meter flap classic, hugely popular in club class, and he just nailed his first 500 kilometers. Jan, DG100, Juliet Lima. He shows up in the oldest design here, 15 meters, flapless fixed wing. This season he pushed a 570 kilometer personal best. Max, Discus 2 CT, Mike Alpha X-Ray. He takes a 15 meter with a sustainer. In spring he logged his first 1000 kilometer flight. Stefan, LS3, Sierra Fox. He straps into the actual club class World Championship glider, and he's the most experienced in the group. Till, Ventures CM, India Golf India. He rolls out in 17.6 meters of wingspan and a self-launch engine, an experienced travel by glider pilot and at home in the Alps. Toby, ASW20, 212. From England, he arrives in a flapped 15-meter high-performance glider like the LS3, and he was runner-up at the 2022 Junior Worlds. Gliders move by using rising air. We gain height by circling in updrafts called thermals, then convert that height into distance by gliding. With the aircraft represented here, in ideal conditions we can glide about 40 kilometers from 1000 meters of altitude. This lets us cover long distances without an engine, and it's very environmentally friendly.
Okay, so Stefan is down here on the left. He's 700 feet, 200 meters lower than me. It's a little bit low, so we're going to try and find him a thermal. Oh, he's also very good. But we're pushing ahead of him. Hopefully to help him out here. Down below us are all these old quarries, so they should be getting really warm at this time of day. And there's Stefan below. Let's see what we can find for him over here. These clouds above look a little bit fresh, which is a good thing. It's bubbling. Surging. Turning, feels okay. Yeah, 1.6.
Nice, Toby. There's also a bird in there.
Stefan's now below, and he's climbing too. Good. We've saved the day.
Because we start on a Wednesday, tomorrow's destination must be an airfield with active glider operations. Early August helps. Many clubs run camps, and in preparation I asked my Instagram community where a launch is available. With the weather weaker in the south, we push north and set Magdeburg as the goal. The route is a little over 400 kilometers. Early on we planned detours around Nürnberg airspace and the restricted zones of Grafenwöhr and Hohenfels. The combination of marginal conditions and airspace limits make the first part of the flight demanding.
We've just had to leave the cumulus clouds, and now in the blue, which in theory means nothing. In theory just means the thermals don't quite produce the clouds, they're not quite moist enough or high enough. But in reality it's scary for a glider pilot because there's nothing to mark where the thermal is. So maybe just glide and glide and glide and hit nothing and land in a field, which would not be good for the travel by glider.
Aufkommen. Aufkommen. Get stronger.
The sky is getting milkier and milkier, which means the temperatures will reduce. But
1.4.
we've just found a little 1.4 knots, 0.7 meters. Benny's in another thermal over here, climbing well. So between us, we'll be okay. For now. But that was quite exciting for a bit. We're still climbing up in the blue with a really classic trigger below us. This mine down here is really good. And this is gliding! It's so fucking cool. I'm so happy.
Oh, ist das schwierig.
Ah, endlich jedes Mal.
Ja, ist geil, wenn man oben ist.
Okay, some airspace above us for the Nuremberg airport. So we have to leave, unfortunately, because only 100 meters above us could be the airliners. Yeah, ready this turn.
Well, I still have 1.5 over the last 30 seconds, so let's just do a couple more times, shouldn't we? Because that was quite low last time.
Yes, but we have airspace 100 meters above.
Yeah, you're right. That was my mistake. I only saw the higher airspace, which starts at flight level 75, but there's a lower one below.
No worries. And this is why we have teammates. We're gonna hang out with each other. And soon he'll be helping me because he can speak German and speaks to controllers.
I am in the air for 2 hours now and we only made 100 kilometers, so really shitty. But the cirrus cloud or the high cloud cover here is making life really tricky. If we make this and it looks quite okay, I think the Thüringer looks fantastic now. So I'm not completely sure if we will make it to Magdeburg today, but we have some other option on the way.
We wanted you in the cockpit with us, without flying in a full production team and ground crew. That's why we partnered with Insta360. With the Insta360 X5, we record immersive 8K 360 degree to capture it all and choose the frame later in Insta360 Studio. With two sensors that are 144% larger than the X4's and improved low-light performance, evening flights look cleaner, more detailed and far less noisy. The 360-degree horizon lock pairs beautifully with time-lapse, keeping the view level while compressing time to highlight flight dynamics and evolving cloudscapes, bringing the magic of gliding closer to the viewer. Throughout the Flightlvl challenge, we tested several mounting options. Most often we run the camera in the cockpit with the SteFly suction cup mount, perfect for showing the pilot's emotions and the weather ahead. The selfie stick delivers dynamic action shots in between, and on this journey we've also mounted the camera externally. Stay tuned for what's next, and huge thanks to Insta360 for the support. In the video description you will find a special offer for the Insta360 X5 available exclusively through my link.
Really low with the wind turbines down there.
Can we fly through this?
Next is even lower, but we found again 1 meter. So
I'm leaving now.
that's good, I guess. Low again. We struggled to go through this tiny space between Nürnberg and the EDR.
Military airport, Grafenwöhr. That's the restricted area here. We are really close on this one.
2:30 p.m. and it's time for the croissant. Nom nom.
We turn towards the Fichtelgebirge expecting an improvement in thermals.
Stefan,
Ja?
ist gerade nicht so geil.
Ja, weil?
Also meine Alternative wäre jetzt dann rechts da hinten, falls gar nichts mehr kommt, würde ich halt rausgleiten.
Und wie steigst du? Ja, machen wir mal ein paar Kreise.
Even when we get low, we stay patient and keep searching. Only a few minutes later, we're back at the cloud base.
Ja, ich würde jetzt erstmal hier rechts die Wolke ansteuern, oder? Die ist halt ziemlich auf Kurs. I haven't really said anything yet because I was mostly struggling together with Toby, but he was always calm. 170 kilometers to Magdeburg with Toby below me.
Life is good. And we're winning. Okay, Benny and I got separated. He is about 6 or 7 kilometers behind me, but I'm now getting quite low. So we'll see if we meet up again. But this milky sky in front of me is making me a little more nervous. But it looks blue in the direction we're going, so I'm happy about this. Now I should check the satellite picture with SkySight and figure out if it's moving quicker than I am or not. Hello.
Love you.
There's a glider over here coming towards us who's much higher. This is always a good sign that somewhere someone has
Gerade
climbed.
opposite direction, much higher.
Exactly as Benny just said. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit low here. It's still quite high above the ground, but the clouds are high up and there's no airfield nearby now. So if I don't find a climb, I will be landing in a field and getting my trailer. Benny just called on the radio, it's really good.
1.2.
So we're hoping it is. Let's have a look underneath him.
3 meters.
His flancer is going up really well. Sounds good. Great find, Benny. Well done. And he saved my bacon.
2.7.
On average, 3.3. Wow, you guys are racing!
So Benny just went woohoo! 4.5 meters or something. So we're going to track him down. He's over here. Feels good. Woohoo!
The joy over strong lift can be misleading. Surface heating is reduced by lower sun in combination with Saharan dust and thin cirrus. Toby is now 500 meters lower than Benny, which makes team flying no longer viable.
So we're getting pretty low here. And I have only a little hill below me with some sun and some wind on it. Really hoping this works. Just need anything to stay airborne now.
Approaching airspace.
Toby presets Jena radio on the standby frequency.
Paragliders landing up below me. And maybe this is it. Just a tiny little bubble, that's all we need.
So I'm heading to Jena as well now.
Ja, wir sind jetzt auch tatsächlich aufwand. Irgendwie mag ich nicht mehr so viel fürs Markt. Langsam, könnte auch rechts gestanden sein. Delta 212, wind 280, 8 knots.
Okay, I'll land on the grass runway on the right, so runway 20. Okay, wheels down, flaps at 3, 60 knots. Oh no. Whoops. Well,
Laucha 212, welcome to Jena Airfield. We'll come to you and help you.
Dankeschön. Oh no.
Gut, ja, ich sehe dich, ich komm mal zu dir rüber, ja?
Oh no. Okay, well that will happen very quickly.
How's it going, Benny?
Climbing with 0.9.
Well done.
Do you know whether there will be gliding operation tomorrow?
I'm going to go find out now. Leave me text me on WhatsApp, okay?
Alright.
Current situation is Toby landed in Jena, the airfield, and there he tries to organize an air tower to get back up because we want to get a bit north of Jena to Laucha. It's south of Leipzig. and we are just trying to stay up and have as many options as possible because it's everything a bit busy right now with organization and so on.
At the moment, Toby landed outside in Jena.
We have a bit of an issue now. Toby just landed down here at Jena. It was quite hard to find here something, even we struggled a little bit, but we had the information of the team leading. Yesterday evening we discussed this situation and we said, yeah, we will try to continue, and the other one will try to join with the arrow tow. That's even a longer one, so that we can stay together.
Ich werde mal versuchen, alle Flugplätze anzufunken, die da auf dem Weg da hoch sind, ob ich da Antworten kriege. Was sagt ihr zu Aschersleben? Ich finde, das ist eine super Option für zwischendrin, weil da bleibt man ja im Gleitbereich von Laucha oder ist dann im Gleitbereich von dem Flugplatz.
Ah, das stimmt. Deswegen finde ich es auch eine coole Idee, weil dann notfalls geht dann halt nach Magdeburg auch noch.
Ja genau, das heißt, wir sind jetzt immer im Gleitbereich, entweder Laucha oder Aschersleben oder Magdeburg, ist doch ideal.
Our main objective is to land together at the destination airfield. At the same time, the flight level challenge adds a daily exercise. Today we estimate the distance to a specific cloud. Presented playfully here, but in cross-country flying it is essential to judge whether you can still reach the next thermal.
So what do you say, or the big cloud in the front, bit right, I would say it's like 5 kilometers, but maybe 6.
8 kilometers. So we are right now at 138, it is at 130. Maybe it's in the middle.
It's 1 kilometer more than I thought.
To the cloud it were exactly 6 kilometers. You were right. Okay, we are doing a race. Who's first in Laucha? Okay, now it's difficult because there's not a lot of room to there. I will go below this cloud. Anyway, it's a little detour, but I think it is worth it. Makes us going straight.
So it's really not easy to make decisions because we lost Toby in Jena, Jan struggled now here in Laucha, and I also think it is super hard. The thermals are soft, we get a little bit more of the higher cloud shade, a little bit of a spread out here, not so much sun on the ground. But it's not really late, it's now 5 o'clock. But the weather is just not really good, the air mass is not good. And the plan is that Toby takes an arrow tow here to Laucha. We will meet there tonight and we are back in a group together, can start tomorrow.
Da haut's der die Mütze vom Kopf.
5 of the 6 participants have now arrived safely in Laucha. On the ground, the team guides the gliders to their parking position and turns to the essentials: accommodation for the night and a place to eat. Meanwhile in Jena, Toby waits for his arrow tow, one more piece still moving in this unfolding journey.
Someone's coming over with a tug plane. Someone's gonna come and hold my wing so that I can take off properly. So far, very relaxing, and I got a free bottle of Coke.
Toby will be arrow towed by an ultralight aircraft so he can join the other participants in Laucha. The distance is 36 kilometers, which means he needs about 1000 meters above ground level over Jena to glide that distance without any thermals.
Landing in a field at the bottom of the ridge. So their speed looks good. Okay, thank you. And there we go. 20-1.
I honestly can't think of a better camera than the Insta360 X5 for telling this kind of story from a tight glider cockpit. It's compact, easy for creators of any level, and it makes the adventure truly immersive for viewers. What matters most to me is showing pilots and emotions, while also revealing the flight path and the weather. Once again, many thanks to Insta360 for the support. Check the description for my affiliate link to a special X5 offer.
Stop. 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 Stop.
Try and taxi through here. Jobs are good.
Made it to Laucha. It's also great here. Really kind people helping us already. We can camp there, we can get an accommodation, a bed and so on. So it's really perfect. We can do a winch launch tomorrow. I think we can also make an arrow tow if we want. So yeah, how was your flight?
Oh, it was a really nice flight. I'm impressed by Toby. How he flew in the blue, oh, it was incredible.
Yeah.
And I would have never flown like that.
Why did you lose him?
Well, it was quite difficult for me to see in front where he was, because I never really saw him in my flam. I was ahead of him, or I was actually higher than him. I was earlier in the good thermal, so I was able to fly away from him. And then at some point he told me, "I'm with you again." So I assumed he was in the same level as I was.
But he was much lower.
I'm not sure yet, but he was probably much lower, yeah.
Yeah, I think 500 or 600 meters at least, something like that I heard in the radio.
Shortly before sunset, the tents are being set up.
Max, can I help you somehow?
No.
Wow.
Faster than a screwdriver.
I think that will hold a hurricane.
After a long wait, our delivery finally arrived. Döner and pizza for everyone. Meanwhile, all the camera data is being backed up. From the outside, it might look a bit chaotic as we sit here on the ground, but that's part of an adventure like this. Then came an unexpected highlight. An RC pilot from Laucha stopped by to show me his Ace H31, painted in the SteFly color scheme. It was really touching to see that even RC pilots watch these videos and feel inspired by them.
So Jan, how can you sleep in this small tent?
So it's easy.
It's easy?
Easy?
You can't breathe?
Here?
You go from the top you
From
enter.
the top, yeah. And then you're in. You sip it. Hey guys, first night in Laucha. We're here inside of the building. It's really nice here. We have a proper bedroom, proper beds, looks really good. We're able to charge all of our batteries. Also on this side, camera, lots of more batteries. So, and funnily, the carpet is slightly lifted here and over there.
Yeah, but it's like kind of hot. Perhaps there are dead animals under there. I don't know. Quite scary, but
Whatever that is. We're looking forward to for tomorrow. Perhaps the weather will be better than forecasted. We'll see. But now, over to Stefan. Good night.
That's my tent here. It's not big, but I have enough space for me. And I'm here in my warm sleeping bag, ready to rest. It was a really exhausting first day here at the Flightlvl challenge. I was hoping that it's easier to just fly and to have some challenges in between. But I would say today the biggest challenge was to arrive. I think in the end we all had great fun. Toby is also here. And then we will see what the next days will bring. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and then we will see you
in the next one. Cheers, guys.
Goal for today is to land somewhere else than where we started.
Not a cornfield.
And yeah, not an outlanding.
Okay, go.
You are all ready to go again?
Yes.
Everything stuffed in here in the Room Wonder LS3. We set up here all the tents around the gliders in a big circle.